In the wild, life can be a race against time, with some animals living brief but intense lives. For these mammals, survival is a quick game of adaptation, rapid growth, and a fight to pass on their genes before time runs out. Let's meet 7 small creatures whose lives burn bright but short, each one perfectly tuned to make every moment count. First up, we have the Common Shrew, a tiny powerhouse of energy. With its heart racing at an incredible pace and a metabolism that's always on high, the Common Shrew spends its short life in constant motion. Every day is a sprint to find food, with its tiny body needing near constant fuel just to survive. Living only about a year, the Common Shrew doesn't have time to slow down. It's a life lived fully on fast forward, with every beat of its tiny heart pushing it forward. The house mouse follows a similarly brief path, living just 1 to 2 years. As one of the smallest mammals in the wild, the house mouse faces threats at every turn, from birds of prey to snakes and other predators. But rather than aim for a long life, the house mouse's survival strategy is simple: grow fast, reproduce quickly, and hope that at least some of its offspring make it to the next generation. For this tiny rodent, life is all about speed, agility, and an early start in the race to reproduce. Then there's the Cottontail Rabbit, a familiar face in meadows and fields, with a life expectancy of around 3 years. With predators like foxes and hawks always nearby, the Cottontail Rabbit has perfected the art of survival by focusing on one thing: reproduction. By reaching maturity quickly and having large litters, the Cottontail's short life is a flurry of activity, where the goal is to ensure there are always enough rabbits to replace those lost to predators. It's a strategy based on numbers, where every new generation keeps the species thriving, even if each individual life is brief. The opossum, with a lifespan of around 4 years, lives a life full of close calls. Known for playing dead to escape predators, opossums are clever, but they're also vulnerable to disease and predation. With such a short time to live, they mature quickly, focusing on raising as many young as possible. While they may not be around long, opossums maximize their chances by reproducing early, ensuring that there's always a new generation ready to take on the world. For the dwarf hamster, life lasts only 1 to 2 years, with a metabolism that drives it to be constantly on the go. These tiny, energetic creatures live life in fast forward, darting around with quick reflexes and incredible agility. But that high energy comes at a price. Their rapid development accelerates aging, and every moment feels a little more intense. It's a brief life, but one filled with activity and determination. The European mole also races against time, living only about 3 years underground. Moles have high metabolisms that require them to be in constant search of food, digging complex tunnels and devouring insects and worms. This demanding lifestyle keeps them busy every day of their short lives, with little rest as they tunnel and hunt in the dark soil. For the mole, every day is a chance to dig deeper, securing food in a life that may be short, but is certainly eventful. And finally, we have the Pygmy Shrew, one of the smallest and most vulnerable of all mammals, living just over a year. Like the Common Shrew, the Pygmy Shrew has a racing heart and a metabolism that requires almost constant feeding. This tiny creature's life is all about quick movements and endless foraging, with each day spent searching for enough food to keep its tiny body going. It's a life of intensity, with every minute devoted to finding the next meal. If you enjoyed learning about these remarkable racers, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the animal kingdom. Until next time, stay curious and cherish every moment.